What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today on the VN test realms we have the hero brand new Harak coming our way. He is an interesting hero and might actually be very meta. We've already probably seen a few situations where he might be very good in Dream Realm. He seems very good in PvP, and so much of his abilities work around getting enemy or even ally kills, because yes, he might actually accidentally kill one of your own allies. Let's jump into it and talk about this hero, because he just came out. He is an S tier Hypogean hero, warrior, physical, range of 1, so he's a melee hero that gets right up in their grill. And let's talk about his skills and what he's potentially going to be good at. Number 1, vicious bite. Harak launches a vicious assault, striking an enemy 10 times, which is a lot, each dealing a certain % of damage. Each strike also deals extra damage equal to % of the enemy's lost HP up to a certain percentage of his own attack. The final strike deals additional damage and knocks the enemy down. So as far as like PvP and AFK pushing, this ends up being a really good ability here. And then while casting this skill, he is unaffected, meaning he cannot be crowd controlled, and prevents the enemy from recovering HP for 6 seconds, causing them to lose HP per second. This is really strong. So not only are you preventing the healing from coming in to keep that hero alive, you're also dealing additional damage. And of course, as you go down and get the higher levels, he deals more damage. So as far as an ultimate goes, this is a power-packed CC stopping healing. This is like Dunlinger, but way better, honestly. It's a single target type thing for 6 seconds, but like, it feels a lot more reliable, mainly because, well, you're going to be able to get a lot of these vicious bites off. Tidal Assault is his main attack here. It has a 15-second cooldown. He's going to dive under the surface, as you guys see right here, swiftly reaching the weakest enemy on the battlefield, dealing damage and knocking them back 1 tile. While underwater, he's completely invincible, and each assist or defeat will reset this. So if he dives under, gets a kill with this attack, he's then going to dive right back down, go to the next target and do another knockback. So really cool skill right there. Flesh Feast has a passive and an active portion. The passive portion, he enters the feast mode at the very beginning of battle, increasing his crit chance and his haste. Assisting on or getting a defeat on a unit will reset the duration of this, giving him another 12 seconds, which is really cool. It doesn't extend it for another 12 if he's currently under it. It's just going to reset the duration back to 12 seconds, so not too bad. Then upon exiting this feast mode, if for some reason he doesn't get a kill or an assist in that time, he loses control and indiscriminately devours the weakest non-summoned unit, whether ally or enemy, instantly defeating them. So if we're talking about bossing, you need to make sure you have a weak ally on your team that can revive. A perfect partner for him is like Thorin, Taylene, someone like that who's going to be able to revive after he gets the kill, because during that time he's also unaffected, again not able to be controlled by any type of CC. And Harak cannot devour an enemy whose HP exceeds 200% of his own attack, aka he can't do it to most bosses. However, there are some bosses out there like Skyclops and such who summon adds, little minions that I don't know if they count as a summoned unit itself. We'll have to see how that actually turns out. If not, this could be really strong, but very good. He gets more crit with his increase. He sticks at 50 haste. It doesn't go up from there, so that's pretty good. Hero's Focus, really strong for survivability. He just straight up gets 8 life drain, and then every time he assists or defeats an enemy, that life drain goes up by 1 all the way up to a maximum of 12, and it'll gain an extra 3. So it starts out at 8, you'll get 12, and then of course you can get an additional 12 life drain. That's going to be a ton of survivability for him as well. His Mythic Plus is interesting here as well. Upon assisting or defeating unit, again, this is a very common theme with this hero, he gains 60% of their attack and 60% of their max HP, up to 220% of his base attack. Now this is for the rest of the battle. He just straight up gets it, and this is why if you have a very strong Taylene, casting her ultimate, especially in Dream Realm, and then he kills her because she'll probably be the lowest HP ally, he's going to be gaining 60% of her attack. And if you have a very strong Taylene, this can get out of control very quickly, because remember, he has to defeat someone when he which one is it? It's this one here, right? He has to defeat it once he loses this Flesh Feast, and that can happen multiple times. Of course, he gains up to 260% of his base attack and 260% of his base HP, which is crazy. And then lastly, if you go up to plus 15, recovers HP when assisting or defeating an enemy, with the recovery amount equal to 50% of the defeated enemy's max HP. Another really insane healing type ability. And then upon assisting or defeating 2 units, Harak recovers 700 energy from casting Vicious Bite. That is pretty crazy. So he'll basically be able to do like back-to-back vicious bites, especially if he kills a target, because I think kills getting at you like 200 energy, so you're up to 900. You can essentially just go absolutely crazy once you get some kills. And luckily here today on our VN server, we don't, I think, have, oh, actually we do have enough that we can just buy a copy. We could do that, but you know what I'm going to do first? We've been actually getting quite a few stellar crystals for free and everything, so we're only 15 away. I think I'm going to do a summon for him. We'll just see if we get like a double or something like that. If we get some extra copies, it can be fun on this one. Or we just hit it extremely early. I love his Hez piece and everything. This hero seems like he's going to be very strong. And hey, we got one little thing. We'll get some extra diamonds on this account too. And we're just going to continue to save up the rest of our resources for another future hero, because even just using a single copy of this hero can be pretty dang good. So right now, we're not gonna have the best example because we're like not really pushing crazy deficits here, but I kind of want to just show a base team here with Harak in it. Honestly, maybe if we just do like an Almas and Harak combo and see how he actually plays out, this could be pretty dang good. And we'll also give him Resonating Spell to let him be unaffected even more. So let's see what this battle looks like. 2v5. What can he do here? So you see here he's doing single target damage. He goes underground, he pops up, knocks the enemy back, and that's actually quite a long knockdown too. I need to add a healer onto this team because at a single copy he's not quite strong enough. Let's just throw a Damien in here as well, do something like that just to give him a little bit of survivability too. He does have that life drain, but when he's going up against that many targets at a single copy in his kit, it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. So yeah, that little charge ability seems really strong. I love it. I want to see his ultimate though right here. So his ultimate goes off, he starts slashing away. He basically juggles the target, which is really cool. And honestly, one thing I just realized with Almas at Mythic Plus, his knockback ability does proc Almas's little root that he has. And you can see here, he's just going to start jumping all over the battlefield. Once he gets one kill, he just starts going crazy across the entire battlefield. So pretty dang cool here. A little synergy with Almas too, if you do have him. So it's kind of cool to see how that happens. So you're going to see right here, he's going to charge and knock him. That's pretty sweet. And then of course we're gonna get an ultimate right here where he slash, does a lot of slashes. He jumps to the next target immediately and he literally starts juggling the enemy. So I really enjoy his kit. I think he actually might be pretty solid even in AFK pushing here. We'll just have to see how he turns out once he goes live. He goes live on the 21st. You guys watch the trailer, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yes, the 21st he comes out, and we're gonna max him out all the way up to, oh, I didn't even realize that whole shark thing that happens. That's actually really cool. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. He seems pretty dang good at first glance. We'll test him out some more and see you guys next time.